Hey sis, welcome back to Wellness and Worship, where we talk faith, hormones, nervous system healing, and caring for our bodies with wisdom and grace. I'm Dr. K, your clinical master herbalist, your sister friend, and today we're talking about something so many women are quietly wondering about. Are there natural ways to support estrogen balance without taking hormones? Maybe you're in perimenopause. Maybe your cycles are changing. Maybe you feel more anxious, more inflamed, more emotionally sensitive. And you're not necessarily against hormone therapy, you just want to understand your options. So let's talk about it. But before we do, I just want to remind you that I am not a medical doctor, and anything I share with you now is for educational purposes. Please consult your healthcare provider if you want to take herbs or new supplements. Now that we've gotten that out the way, let's get into it. First of all, what do we mean by estrogen balance? When we say estrogen balance, we don't just mean more estrogen. In perimenopause especially, estrogen doesn't simply decline, it fluctuates. Up one month, down the next, sometimes high relative to progesterone, sometimes low. And what often creates symptoms isn't just low estrogen, it's imbalance between estrogen and progesterone. Remember, progesterone is your calming hormone. So when progesterone drops first, which it often does, estrogen can feel dominant, even if levels aren't technically high. This is why symptoms can include mood swings, breast tenderness, bloating, anxiety, irritability, or heavy or irregular cycles. Herbs don't replace hormones, but they can support the systems that regulate them. So let's talk about some herbs that are great for hormonal balance. First up is Vitex, also known as chasteberry, one of the most well-known herbs for hormone balance. Vitex does not contain hormones. Instead, it works through the brain, specifically the pituitary, helping regulate signals that influence progesterone production. For many women, this can help support cycle regularity, reduce PMS symptoms, ease mood fluctuations, and support progesterone levels indirectly. Vitex is especially helpful when symptoms suggest low progesterone relative to estrogen. Number 2 is red clover. Red clover contains plant compounds called phytoestrogens. This is not human estrogen. They are plant-based compounds that can gently bind to estrogen receptors and may help smooth fluctuations. Red clover may support hot flashes, bone health, mild estrogen decline symptoms, and cardiovascular support. Think of phytoestrogens as gentle modulators, not hormone replacements. Number 3 is black cohosh. Black cohosh has traditionally been used for menopausal transition symptoms, especially hot flashes and mood shifts. It does not act like estrogen directly, but may influence serotonin pathways and thermal regulation. It's often used short term for hot flashes, night sweats, irritability, and sleep disturbances. As always, herbs should be individualized. What works for one woman may not work right for another. And number 4, adaptogens. Sometimes estrogen symptoms aren't just about estrogen, they're about stress. Cortisol and sex hormones share building blocks. Chronic stress can worsen hormone imbalance. Adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha, rhodiola, and holy basil support the stress response, which indirectly supports hormone balance. When we calm cortisol, we often calm hormone chaos. Now let's ground this in truth. Psalm 139 reminds us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That includes our endocrine system. God designed your body with feedback loops, communication systems, and rhythms. Herbs work with the body, not against it. They don't override, they support. Seeking support for your hormones is not a lack of trust in God, it's stewardship. You are allowed to use what God placed on this earth to nourish your body. Sis, let me remind you of this. Herbs are not magic. They are tools. They require consistency, patience, proper dosing, individual discernment, and work best when paired with blood sugar stability, rest, nervous system regulation, and reduced inflammation. If your nervous system is in survival mode, no herb will override that. We have to calm the system as a whole. And sis, this is exactly why I created a gentle, faith-centered 21-day nervous system reset. Because this season requires support, not pushing. Hormone balance doesn't happen in isolation. It happens when your nervous system, your stress response, your sleep, and your daily rhythms are supported together. If you're ready for structure and guidance instead of guessing, the link is in the description box. No pressure, just support. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, just remember, it is not God's will for you to struggle. It is not God's will for you to remain in survival mode. You deserve rest, joy, and peace, and you have permission to take care of yourself. I love you, sis. And until next time, let your wellness be your worship.